Hello, my name is Jim Rhodes, and I have been contacted by John Forney and the House of Hope to assist in creating a treatment center to address the current opioid crisis. My experience goes back to 1970. I've been in the field full time since 1970. Started off when I graduated from seminary and ended up in an odd way getting into opening a group home for adolescent girls. And quite frankly, I didn't know anything. That was where I cut my teeth, and that was quite an eye opener into what the challenges were in helping people with substance use disorders really turn their lives around. I spent the first 12 years of my career in both management and in the spiritual care. Being a clergyman, I was also chaplain at a hospital. In 1973, I went to work at Long Beach General Hospital in Long Beach, California, with one of the pioneers in alcohol treatment. Her name was Vernell Fox. And there I functioned as the chaplain and chaplain supervisor. In 1979, that treatment team left to Pomona Valley Hospital in Pomona, California. And 2 years later, I ended up going into being the director of the programs. And I've spent the rest of my career managing inpatient, hospital-based treatment programs. I've been very fortunate to work in a hospital setting all the way up until 2010. And at that point, I opened an outpatient program of my own. But up until that point, I was blessed to work on an inpatient level with a full interdisciplinary staff, which I put together for the treatment of alcohol and other substances. I have the strong belief that the key to beginning treatment is on the medical side. Medical detox and an adequate medical detox is absolutely critical in the recovery process. One of the biggest causes of a fallout or people leaving treatment is due to inadequate medical management. Medical management done well retains patients and motivates them to continue on in the recovery process. The other part of the work I have done on an inpatient basis was to work with not just patients but with families also. And we have this philosophy that in reality the family is the patient. And so to have the ability to treat both the person suffering from the chemical dependency and the family who's lived with it, to treat them simultaneously on parallel tracks has been an absolute joy. My work clinically, even though I have been in the management side, I always did the family groups week after week for years. And that part, I have seen remarkable changes happen when we have families working together with a common goal. Now, this is a challenging thing to put together, but when it is together, you see tremendous results on both the patient side and the family side when they can get the proper help. The third thing that I have been able to do and produce in terms of successes is just long-term extended care. With today's challenges with reimbursement and funding, this part has become a real challenge. What we know is that the longer a person, a patient or a family, stays in treatment, the better the outcome. Cutting rehab short is a precursor for relapse. and the longer a person can stay in support. Now, this does not mean they're with us every day, but they need to be with us on a regular basis for several years. Having the opportunity to put together a treatment system that includes this has resulted in terrific outcomes, and we've been blessed to be able to fund outcome studies done by independent groups to show the effectiveness of this type of treatment. In today's world, this is hard to put together, but believe me, it has tremendous benefits and tremendous rewards on the other side. I have, because I've been in this area so long, I have many friends who are alumni with 30 and 35, 40 years, and who have raised children in sober homes. And those children have children, and they never have to see the disastrous effects of the alcohol or drug addiction ravaging the family. And these are great things to be able to share with them and to see the beauty of their families functioning so well. It is a pleasure to be with the House of Hope, and it's a pleasure to be able to offer what I have produced and learned over these many years.